Hey guys, Beer O'Clock Review. We've got State of Play and we've got a special guest, Sam the Trap Man.
Kia ora team, how you doing?
So we've got State of Play. This is the IPA. Just remember, this is 100% alcohol free, which suits you quite well, doesn't it?
Mate, usually on brandy or beer and water is a good idea.
Yep.
I don't really drink, So to hear about a brewery that just does 100% alcohol-free beers is
cool.
right up my alley.
And just remember, I think we have touched on this a few times, but there are a few different flavours, and they all taste pretty good.
This is the IPA, eh?
This is the IPA. I can always drink a few of these, and the nice thing is 100% alcohol free, so you can just enjoy it and know it's going to taste good, but you're not going to have any other effects.
Gee, that's real interesting, eh? So like it's got a nice kicky aroma up the front.
It tastes just like beer.
It smells like kahikatea berry as it falls off the tree.
Ooh,
and then you get the upfront flavours of pine, and it kind of, that resinous sort of palate goes a little bit caramelly at the end. It's bloody good. You can hardly believe that's
How's that for a sum up? I mean, that's pretty good. Grant, try beat it.
It's not bad. Like that's like an after doing the lawns beer. It's like
I can totally see that.
I was actually driving these new Prados the other day for Toyota, and they've got a like chili bin, like a fridge inside the glove compartment. Those in your glove compartment in a fridge when you get back from a trip, I reckon go pretty good.
This guy, he's onto it, man.
And you'd still be able to drive home.
You would. That's bloody genius. I got to give you credit for that. That's I hadn't thought about that. I'm going to steal this idea.
State of Play though. So where is State of Play based?
They're from up north. So it's the biggest brewery in New Zealand, which is pretty cool. And concerning non-alcoholic, I mean that's even cooler. So these guys are getting creative. Then they've got a few other beverages they're bringing out, different flavors. To be honest, I haven't actually seen them yet, but they will come through at some point. But yeah, I mean it's great stuff. But anyway, you are here because you do a bunch of outdoor stuff that involves trapping, and you carry a bunch of stuff that we sell, and you love doing it. So what do you do, mate?
I'm just a friendly bushman, eh? I run a big conservation project up in Gisborne, the Eastern Whio Link.
Yeah.
And we trap stoats to essentially help fuel breed.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm getting old, mate. Like my knees and my hips, I ran around Fiordland as a trapper and bushman for many years. Same in Te Uruweta. My knees and hips are buggered. And so I hit you guys up for a Kelty 65 litre because I was sick of carrying an 85, 90 litre pack.
Yeah, that's 85 litres is getting up there, eh? That's a lot of volume to work with.
And typically I've been like thick, hearty canvas. And when I picked this thing up here, I was like, oh, it's light. It's not those extra litres, so I'm not going to fill it up with things. And so I've been rolling that for the last sort of 6 months to a year. And I'm finding it perfect for those multi-day trips, and also I'm a hunter too. And so I can fill it up with heavy meat, and this harness system just gives me all the support I need, even with the heavy load. So
perfect.
So, and I think the price point on it's pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty competitive price. It's a one-size-fits-all pack, so essentially you can adjust that frame size to whatever. I mean, you've got quite a long back.
I'm 6'4", eh?
Yeah, I'm on the shorter side. You'll be definitely, you need to go up a few sizes, but that's okay. That's why it's a universal fit. And there's quite a bit of padding to here, and you've never had an issue?
No, and I've got skinny hips, eh? Like, ask my wife. They're no good. But the thing I do like about it though is the pockets are super large.
Right.
So you can actually compartmentalize different elements of your trip. So for me, I'm looking at the front, and I'm looking at all my food stuff goes in the front. So everything I need to access is around food, my jet boil, my meals, everything in the front, my knives. In the top, it's all that first aid safety stuff.
So it's easy to pack.
Super easy to pack.
And you've got a little bottom compartment here as well, so you can put your sling bag or a camping mat or something in there.
And literally it's like, feels like you're throwing around one of your kids' soft toys, eh? Yeah, they're really light. So, no, I rate it, bro. And I've been thrashing it hard in the scrub. Yeah. Good as new.
So these guys are great for, if you want to get into hunting, tramping, hiking, whatever floats your boat really, but you can't necessarily afford to go in the high price range to get the slightly different features, but it's going to do everything you need and give you great comfort. And obviously you need to be fed along the way. So I've noticed that you've got Firepot that we have in the store, and Now, I did ask him to pick his favourite meals, and he's got 3, so that's exciting.
So I've got 2 favourites. These are my favourites.
Oh, yeah.
So the beef stew with Pearl Barley. I was freezing cold on a hunt recently.
Oh, yeah.
The hut was full. I ended up sleeping under a fly, and that just tasted phenomenal. It had heaps of energy, eh? Like they're really big portion sizes.
Yeah, they are. And I mean, they've got all the details on these, you know. So you've got 465 kcal, which is pretty sweet. And I don't know, are you gluten-free, that kind of person? Because these guys, you know, they show up pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm not a glutard, but you know, there's really good tucker in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have many dietary things, but
lucky
it's
you.
nice to have options because we run a conservation project.
Yeah.
We have people through from vegans, gluten-free,
Absolutely.
dairy intolerant,
Yeah.
right the way through to
Pretty normal these
carnivorous,
days, isn't it?
you
You
know?
kind of have to expect it.
Yeah.
And these guys, every different meal you get covers a certain area, so it's really visible. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you know, it's crossed out what it contains in there, so you don't have to, you know, get to when you look at the food or you know, well, and you go, what I'm going to have, you can eliminate things pretty fast and go, this is what I want to eat. And
The difference to me though, bro,
yeah.
between this and and other options that are available in the market,
yeah, this is exciting.
is these are actually super flavoursome.
Oh,
So they've got a bit of spice to them,
Yeah.
but they don't go too hot, you know? So they're just packed with flavour.
right.
So they taste like food. Whereas what I find with a lot of dehi meals, like I'm a bushman, I eat a lot of piko, kariao, kawawa, everything I eat from the bush, but when I have to eat dehi,
yeah,
I want something that tastes like a meal at home.
perfect.
And that's what I like about these. They're the most flavoursome meals in the dehi ranges that I've found.
Well, that's impressive.
I'm particularly interested in trying this like green gumbo.
Oh, mate, I
Haven't
think
tried that yet.
I think he's going to leave today with probably one of those meals. I reckon we can sort them out. These guys are always available. We have a good range. We like to keep the shelf stocked full so that whenever you guys come in, we've got a good range here for you. Now, I also see on this table that you've got a book. What's this book about?
That book there is Sam the Trapman cracking yarns and tall tales from the bush. It's essentially a bunch of conservation yarns, a bunch of plant yarns.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do is write a book that used hunting, fishing and conservation adventures to pass on a lot of that information
That's cool.
around plants and ecosystem literacy.
Wow.
In a way that was short chapters, compact chapters, and had a whole stack of
That's my kind of reading.
stack of big photos as well.
Oh, photos. He's got me. I'm hooked.
Because I don't know about you, fella, but when I grew up, when I was in my teenage years, I wanted a book that was real digestible, real accessible, wasn't too long.
That's right.
Something that you can pick up, get into an adventure, and put down again really quick.
Perfect.
And so that's what we tried to write, a book
awesome.
that I wanted to read when I was 15,
Well,
16.
if he wants to read it, he's sold me. I want to read it now. I'm definitely going to have to get one. It looks great. I mean, it's got a nice little photo. I think that must be you, is it? Look at it. It's pretty well done. And oh mate, that's obviously some areas you've been in the outdoors as well.
Yeah, it covers right through Te Urewera, Ruahine, Fiordland, a whole bunch of places.
Fantastic. Well, and you've got these for sale, do you?
Yeah, so they should be in every bookstore in the country, including the warehouse. So Paper Plus, Whitcoulls, all the independents, and the warehouse.
Oh, you've managed to get them all. That's a good. So that means that this is super accessible to everyone that's out there. So there's not really a reason you can't find it. Like
And
it's
not a bad Christmas present for those young fellas in your
agree.
life, dads that are difficult to buy for, father-in-laws, brother-in-laws, and even those conservation-minded folk in your families.
And if someone in your family has got everything that you can think of, they probably don't have this. Sweet, man. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to reading this book and check out all the gear that Sam uses, and yeah, have a great trip out there, whatever your next adventure is. Thanks, guys.